Stone Edge in a podcast. Oh, say it like you mean it. Oh, we got Stone Edge in a podcast.
Yo, Bafetti, what's up? Dintang. This is Stone Edge. Tsohofadzo, Mr. Say It Like You Mean It. On the African Postman channel. We're back again. Another vlogging session. We're trying this and I hope it works. So, like we were chilling today with the producer and the director, Mr. Mzwesh, né? And then we stumbled upon a topic. It's not even a topic. It's something that is actually heartbreaking, you know, for people that have been going to eThekwini, Durban, like Bayago, the FunWorld, like where you can do the rides and all that, you know, like it's actually crazy, you know. It's actually crazy that like the place after 75 years is closing down, you know. It's for somebody who has been there for a few times, like I feel that it's crazy. And for somebody who is an entrepreneur, like who sees a business, it's been running for 75 years, and then it's bizarre, it's crazy, you know. Like it's scary that in South Africa right now we're losing out on these businesses that have been doing great like for so many years, and some are even in our memories, you know, like in our brains, in our minds, and we actually made, like when something is familiar to you, you make it, you put it to your heart pretty much, you know. Like I'm sorry to the owner or everybody who has been going to the FunWorld Durban, just alongside more Ushaka Marine, not Ushaka Marine, just alongside the beach side, you know. Like it's crazy that those rides are not going to be seen in the next maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 months, maybe 6 months, you know, because the business is closing down. It's scary as a business person, like seeing this type of things happening in our country. I think like we played this video with Mzwesh, and I think Mzwesh, like maybe take us on the part. We're gonna play a video with you guys, and then you can watch it and then like check what's happening. So Mzwesh will play as a part where the owner is actually talking about it and how many people are gonna be left without jobs and whatnot. But let me not go too much into it. Mzwesh, play us the video. Go on.
For so many years, he is the third generation. He's taken after his father and his father's father in this particular business, and it's really, really sad to see this business close on Workers' Day. Nick, thank you so much for joining us today. I can imagine you have a real sense of mixed feelings today. It's Workers' Day and you're closing your doors.
Yeah, no, it's the last day today. Time has come. After spending 12 years of trying to do the right thing, handing this business on to someone else, a VE operator, I just keep banging my head against the municipality. Eventually, it's, you know, you just got.
Okay, maybe take it back a bit. There's a point where I just want to.
No, that's the last day today. Time has come. After spending 12 years of trying to do the right thing, handing this business on to someone else, a VE operator, I just keep banging my head against the municipality. Eventually, it's, you know, you just got to call it and.
Yeah, so that's what we're also trying to understand. You know, it seems like he, for the last couple of years, has been trying to save business, right? Mm-hmm. I think what he was trying to say is that he was trying to hand it over to somebody to kind of like take over management, even financially.
Did he mention BEE?
No.
What did I hear?
So with the government, he was trying to. I'm not sure what deal he was trying to strike with the government.
Okay.
But in a way, he tried to hand it over to them. I'm thinking operations and so forth, things that are making it impossible for him to run it in a way. You know, this is just my assumption anyway, right? So I'm thinking he went to the government and said, look, can we have this kind of a collaboration so that this stays, because it's part of, you know, the tourist attraction in eThekwini anyway.
It has been for 75 years, you know,
So
like...
for anybody else, it would make sense that, look, the government contributes something. I'm not saying they oblige.
No, they are obliged.
You know, things here, we're alive with possibilities in this country.
Should we hear what he says more?
Yeah, so you never know what happened with him in the government.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Pack up.
The last time we spoke about the challenges that you have here with the business and the fact that it's now 6 years that you have been without a lease. Talk to us about some of the challenges that you've had. Just recap on the issue on the ground.
Well, you know, I started looking for a BE operator for this park 12 years ago.
That's where you heard it.
Yeah.
BEE operator.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So I'm assuming again that maybe the government, as a requirement, needed,
Of course, yeah.
you understand?
Yeah.
A BEE collaborator for them to be able to collaborate with him. So they're saying, go get a black person to work with in this company so that we are able to fund this company. I think, I'm just assuming something like that, but anyway.
And even before my lease expired. But you just can't, for whatever reason, the municipality have their own thinking.
Okay.
And 6 years ago when our lease expired,
6 years ago.
you know, we ended up operating on a month-to-month. And
What?
This is a highly capital-intensive business.
Ooh.
You know, when you have breakdowns and on these kind of rides, it's very expensive.
Very
and you can't operate a business like this on a month-to-month operation.
Never.
Eventually, it gets to the point where it's just not financially viable. At any point, I could get given 30 days' notice, and having spent hundreds of thousands of rands to repair a ride,
Makes sense, man.
It's not viable. So, as much as I would like to see it carry on, and as much as I wanted to see it carry on, I've got to make the sensible decision and cut my losses and leave.
Right.
Said.
That's it.
Yeah, it's said. Like, cut my losses and leave. Wow. We're talking about a business that's been running for 75 years. A business that some of us have made like childhood memories of, you know, like a business that has become part of our Durban trip, a eThekwini trip. It's crazy that it's just closing down like that. Hey man, like cutting down on your losses, like it purely means that the man was not making money off a business that's been running for 75 years. For 75 years. For 75 years, he is the third generation, and then he could not do it anymore. He could not do it anymore, you know? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy that he can't do it anymore because of all the gatekeepers, because of all the chains that are around the business stakes, or what the government is putting on us, or on the entrepreneurs, or on the small businesses even. We're talking about a business that's 75 years, and this is not a small business, by all means. By all means. But you know what? Let's not get our emotions in. We're going to the second part of it, where we have...
The second guy, he's an employee for over a decade.
Yeah, but since we're talking, we're going to get an employee now, let's mention that, because we didn't get that part. The business has about 30 employees. Permanent employees. And of course, he did mention that he hires like freelancers, like on busy seasons. You know, so there's a lot of people, there's a lot of households that are going to be left.
Traders.
You know, traders also that are working around the FunWorld. It's crazy. But let's go to the second part. That's where we have one of the employees that have been employed for some time with FunWorld.
Catch a word or two with Neville. Uncle Neville.
Neville.
It's sweet to see the doors closed.
Well, it's absolutely sad, yes. I mean, you can see the people out there enjoying themselves. For 43 years, I've seen the people enjoying themselves, different races,
For their families, just to celebrate, I suppose, but also the last day. What is the sentiment from the staff?
Well, they've been dedicated staff. They've given us everything they could. And even they too are disappointed with the council not trying to even keep this place
We're also
open.
disappointed,
Well, Unati, the municipality has said they have big plans for the World Fund. Thank you so much. The municipality has issued out a statement about 2 weeks ago saying that they are going to renovate this particular area. We do know that the owner, Nick, saying that they're going to be moving some of these rides out of this particular area. The property is going to be owned by this municipality and was owned by the municipality and was leased to the current operator who is staying.
Pause there. What's going on?
Let's finish that. Was leased to the operator.
Okay.
And in that notice, they said that they will be cancelling the lease with Nick Stain, but they will go through a tender process. Before I had...
Okay, so that's that.
Is it what I think it is?
It's what allegedly we can assume.
Okay, let's assume it.
We can assume that what is happening is someone saw this man struggling to keep his business afloat, and saw an opportunity to build a cash cow in a way, So a cash cow lurking and decided that, look, I'm going to feed this cow. And they want to renovate, you heard. He's going to feed this cow and take it back to his home and make it have more babies.
Exactly what pretty much happens with everything in South Africa.
Yeah. So basically that's what's happening here. The poor Nick is now going through, what we call being bought out of your own company.
Man,
some people
sad, this is something we're talking about, right? We talked about this, I think, about another situation, that where this type of situations where there's a lot of stakeholders.
Similar. So what's happening with Nick is that a lot of vultures saw a dead lion, and none of them wanted to obviously they're gonna do their job, man, what they do.
Hyenas came, man. Vultures came for this lion, man.
And there's something he mentioned that's very important. And this whole chat that we're having right now, this is a very, he said it's a cash cow, but in an economic way. Yeah. Very high capital, high income earning, high capital earning. It's just him mentioning that this business makes a lot of money when it's operating.
Yeah, for the municipality even, I think it makes a lot of money.
So there's that element that I think was there. That look, they gave him. I think someone was generous enough to give him 6 years on a month-to-month contract.
But how expensive is that to live on a month-to-month basis on a 75-year-old business?
You never know. But someone was generous enough to say, look, for now, let's just continue. It's like, eating hand to mouth every month, just hoping for one day things are going to change. So I think it was on that until somebody was like, nah, man, we're done with here. Yeah.
Sure. It's heavy in South Africa. On the other hand, we have Thabo Bester and Dr. Nandi Pastori. We were actually watching that, but that's something fun.
Every day, so
every day is happening. Every day, like something crazy is happening in South Africa. We just lost a 75-year-old company that was run in Durban. Alongside the beach, Mula Modi rising, and
you were saying the Senzo case is annoying you now.
Everything is just crazy, man. Everything is just crazy. But you know what? This is our country, and we love it. And while we're on that point, don't forget to go and subscribe on our channel, The African Postman. Go subscribe, go like, go comment on that channel of ours, and don't forget about the merchandise. I'm not wearing any today, but don't forget about the merchandise that we have. The t-shirts of Say Like You Mean It and The African Postman. Come check us out. We're building a nice website for you guys where you can also like purchase all these things, like check out all the updates. And sorry, what were you saying, Mr. Director?
Mr. Mint.
Yeah?
Mint.
Oh yeah. There's something also great that's coming up. I don't want to forget everybody. Like we are introducing a lot of people, a lot of partners in our circle so that we can grow. And I'm just gonna mention a few people, a few entities that are like coming up, and you should look out for them. Moving on African grounds, thank you very much for making sure that you give us rides and you give us tours when we have to. And we don't want to forget Meliki all the way from Canada for always having our back and making sure that we are well accommodated and we get good accommodation everywhere we go. Oh, we have a new baby here. It's Mint Media House, who's coming on board as a partner, and Mint Media House is probably is proudly coming and to
umbrella.
To be the umbrella of everybody. Like we will have our lawyers with Mint, we will have our publishers with Mint, we will have our artists with Mint, management with Mint. So come check us out. We're bringing a lot of vibrant stuff, and don't forget about our girl, the cherry on top, Luthando. Don't forget about her. Go check her out. She's gonna be releasing some of her blogs. I think we have vlogs. We're gonna be releasing some of them like in the next day or two. So go check her out. It's Luthando Mashaba Kumalo on Facebook, and she recently just opened a TikTok account. We're so happy about that. Don't forget to follow us everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We will give you fresh, new, trendy, vibrant, crispy. What's the other word? Content. But yeah, my friends, come check us out everywhere. Checking. Don't forget that we got you. And if you have any suggestions or anything that you wanna tell us, come to our content. Come to our comments. Come to our pages. We love you. For now, I'm Stone Edge. This is the Say Like You Mean It vlogging sessions, and I'm out.
Oh, say it like you mean it. Oh, we got Stone Edge in a podcast. Oh, say it like you mean it. Oh, we got Stone Edge in a podcast.